come to the press conference for Team Heretics. We will take. You can either raise your hand or ask in the chat box. We will start from the online media. First question goes to Straff.
Hi, congratulations on the win. this is to coach. This is to Coach Neil. First of all, you had a very small turnaround time for to make this iteration of Heretics works. Obviously, you are used to working with Patitek, but would had to switch roles, and it's still a new team, and we know how much it impacts to the team for even if there is one small change. How did you guys manage that? What was like? How is it? You know, turning like coming into a tournament with just very little practice.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult. But we have really good fundamentals in the team. So, and obviously, like you said, we've played with Patty Tech before. So bringing him back in and having someone like Woot, it's nice. He's extremely talented. So it wasn't really a worry for me putting him on Just, and he's been asking to play it for a while. So yeah, like putting Woot on Just was easy because you guys can see how good he is. And then team play wise, like I always said it before, even though we had to switch out Patty before and bring back Minibu. I think like this roster has such good fundamentals that it's quite easy for us to switch in people. So it has been a difficult couple of days, but the guys have been practicing as much as they can, and yeah, it paid off so far. But I think the more games we play in the tournament, the better we're going to get.
Recording in progress.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
Oh yes, go ahead.
This is to anyone who wants to answer. You would be facing G2 Esports next. What do you make of the team? How do you think the match would fare? What do you think you would have to improve upon after today's game, if anything, before facing them tomorrow?
Oh, Pate. It's G2.
Can you repeat the question?
What do you make of the new G2 Esports, the North American G2 Esports? Do you think you have to improve upon something after today's game, if anything, before facing them tomorrow?
I feel like we're just gonna rewatch the game and take the good things, take the bad things out, and that's it. When it comes to G2, I'm happy to play against them because back in the day they did some shady stuff with backstabbing. So it's gonna be nice to get revenge on the org.
Yeah. Thank you.
Next question from Lagdovian. This is question for Ut. This is first time you go to an international stage and you have to switch to duelist to replace mini bull. How do you make the transition and do you face any difficult with it?
We are not same person, so I'm just playing my game. I'm not trying to be Minebu. He's playing Euro, Neon, other things, but I'm just playing Raze and Jet and Neon. So like, I'm just trying to play myself, play my game, my own game. That's all.
Thank you. Next question goes to Pedro.
Hey guys, congrats on the victory today. I got a question for Neil. Going a little bit off of the recent question about to Wood about first appearance or maybe something like that. Either way, going from Madrid to now, given the team's young age but also addition of experience of appearing on the international stage, how have you viewed the team's collective maturity? Learning from the first international to now. How have you kind of viewed that process, be it pros and cons and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think the guys have done really, really well. Like coming from Madrid, it was a lot of their first ever kind of like international events, and we had two really hard games there. We played Sentinels, who ended up winning it, and then Paper X, who I think were top three. So we learned a lot from those games. And I always say it, like we learn a lot from the losses, especially with the roster this young. But that's kind of like why we built this team. We built it with people that could learn from the losses, and they've all got such a good attitude. So yeah, no matter what happens in Madrid, no matter what happens here, it's only going to be positive for us because these guys just learn so much when they win or lose. So yeah, I'm just really happy with how they've progressed.
Do we have any other questions in the room? Strap.
This is to Benji. For CNET and I think Yetu like in an interview, you said that China teams won't be making out of the Swiss stage. You faced a Chinese team today. What do you make of them?
I mean, I think FPX played quite well against Fur. Fur are a really good team. So the fact that FPX were to beat them is pretty impressive. DRG, I think, is going to have a harder time. I mean, I don't know who they're exactly going to play against, but I think they'll struggle, to be honest, to get to playoffs. That's just my opinion. But I think FPX actually have a good chance, depending on who they play against. Obviously, all I know is that I play against G2. So yeah, I think FPX have a good chance, but I think EDG in general also a very good team. They've shown in the past at other international events that they can beat very good teams. So yeah, I have high hopes for EDG and FPX. They're looking good, so we'll see.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Dan.
Hello. First of all, congratulations on your win. I wanted to ask a more general question on sort of your experience playing in front of a Chinese crowd and playing against a Chinese team. Was that a factor that played into sort of the atmosphere that was going on in the series? This goes to anyone who wants to pick up.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it, man. I mean, obviously they were against us, but I mean, even after the game, I think, and also during my interview at the end, they were like really supporting, which was really cool. I think the Chinese crowd, I think Asian crowds as well, like in general, like also at Masters Tokyo, you could tell it was like it's really good atmosphere. And yeah, everything's full, sold out, so it's really nice to be able to experience it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the games where hopefully especially against G2, because I think maybe we'll have more fans for it. So yeah.
Very much.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Grill News.
Hello, my question is for the entire group. How do you feel right now after this victory? What were those moments that the team experienced during the game?
I am hungry.
Yeah, Wit's hungry. I think it's. I mean, I can speak for everyone. We're just happy that we managed to win, and I think we're already focusing on the next game. We can't think too much about this one. So yeah, we're happy we won. They were a good team, and yeah, I'm just glad we won. So I think everyone's probably feeling that way as well, and a little bit hungry.
Yeah. Exactly. Definitely.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And thank you. That will be the wrap for press conference with Team Heretics. And thank you and congratulations for the win.
Thank you for the question.
You.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.